Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Just doing 10 simple and easy things you can learn on your bike during lockdown. First off, you can do it on any bike you want, anytime. Doesn't matter whether you've got full suspension, no suspension, front suspension, whatever. So the only kit you're going to need for this really is the bike, obviously, because it's 10 things you can do with your bike on lockdown. Mandatory are ideally a set of biking gloves. Any gloves really will do, as long as you've got hand protection and also head protection. Decent helmet, any sort of helmet, BMX, full face, anything, as long as you've got a helmet you can do it. So to start off with, we're just going to do a simple bit of balance. Just try and tilt your steering to one side, whichever side you feel comfortable doing. Hold either your front or both your brakes. And just look at a nice static point on the ground and just focus on keeping your balance as straight up as possible. Doesn't matter if you have to stick your foot out anything or hop the bike, then eventually you can start turning the steering straight and getting your balance better from there. Right, so for the next shot we're just going to do a simple bunny hop. Pretty simple. Start with just pulling up on your bars so your front wheel comes up when you ride in, like that. Lift up, pull up, lean back a little bit, and then we're going to go for a back, which is sort of a hold your front brake on and just shove your body forward as hard as you can. Then we're going to sort of put them all together in a sort of rolling movement where you lift up back and then you take your body forward only without your front brake. So it's a up and forward. And then once you've got that right, you can start on the typical English bunny hop, which is just body down and up, and just try and lift the whole bike evenly with you, just down and up. You can start going sideways, turning, everything. Alright guys, third thing you can do in lockdown that's pretty easy, something I just demonstrated, an endo or a front stoppie, whatever you want to call it. It's basically where you just put your front brake on and just nothing else, come up slowly, put your front brake on, lean forward slightly and try and pick up on the back like we did for the bunny hop, and you just lift up and just lean forward. So all you can see I'm doing is on the front brake, lifting up and leaning forward. And when you do that, it looks a bit like that. Then once you go up, you can lean back to bring it back down, like that. And then once you get good at it, you can start doing turns, you can start doing rolling endos, all that kind of thing, and incorporate it into your bunny hops and things like that. The fourth easy trick you can learn in lockdown is going to be the wheelie. It's quite a simple concept, but it's actually quite hard to learn. So to start off with, you don't really need your front brake at all for this one, but the main thing you have to know is that holding your back brake, covering your back brake with your finger, doesn't matter whether you use 2 fingers, 1 finger, 3 fingers, try not to use your whole hand, because then you don't have any grip on the handlebar. So if you go over the back, your hand's going to come off and this other hand will be still on the bars, and then the bike will come and land on you. The other thing to remember is when you're doing a wheelie, if it does go too far back past the balance point, which is what it's called, and the balance point is the point in which when your bike's up like that, where it balances on its own. So when you're on it, it'll normally be about there. Depends, if you bring your weight forward, it'll be further up. If you bring your weight back, it'll be further down. But if you do go over, just let go and push the bike away from you, and then you can either recover it and stand up, or get as far away from the bike as you can so it doesn't land and hurt you. So that's the main safety tips about wheelies. Now it's how you do them is, because I like riding with my left foot forward, I've got more power in my left leg, it's easier for me to start like that. And you're just going to want to start like this, let your brakes off, but still cover your back brake. Remember to cover your back brake all the time. And just give a sharp pedal kick to that left pedal to get your front wheel up. when it's up sort of 6 inches off the ground, put your back brake on and bring it back down, and just try that a few times and just go up and back down, up and back down, and then up and back down. And then once you've got that, you can start learning the balance point of your bike, where you want to be up and then try and keep the front wheel up if you can. And it's going to take a long time to learn, but it's just about getting that up and learning where the point is. Sometimes you don't get it high enough, sometimes you get it too high like that. You know if you get it too high, because you start feeling like the bike will fall over backwards. That's when you put your back brake on. If that doesn't work, you jump off the bike and push the bike away from you. Once you've got the basic technique sorted out, you can start doing fancy things with it. Steering cams, back hops, and then even just completely hopping on the back wheel, which will be the next thing we get onto. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do, I did demonstrate in the last one, and that's back hops. It's very simple, proof of concept, it's just very hard to learn. Took me, what, 3-4 years of practicing, and you just want to be not worrying about your front brake too much. I mean, sometimes it does help to get up onto your back wheel, because you can rock forward and then up to the balance point. But knowing your balance point is one of the most important things about this one, because that's where you're going to be most of the time when you're doing them. Quite often when you start off, when you first get up onto the back wheel and go to hop, you'll find yourself hopping backwards, which it's quite weird, but it does happen, because you're just letting off the brake a little bit and getting your timing wrong, and either the front end will drop down or you'll hop backwards. And if that happens, don't worry about it, lean forward a bit and bring the front end down. So when you're doing it, you'll be doing things called pedal kicks, which is where you, on your pedals, and whichever foot forward you got, you'll just be going kick, 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 as if you're just kicking on the pedals like that when you're up there. So when you're doing it, it'll just be a kick, 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 and that will give you forward propulsion. So when you're up doing it, you might want to rock forward onto the front wheel and then back, and then it's a combination of off the brake to move forward at the same time as your pedal kick. Then when you land, it's on with the brake again, lean back a bit to get your balance point back, and it's another pedal kick off your brake, pedal kick back onto your brake, and then get your balance back. And that is a simple explanation of back hops. Okay. Next one is skids. Super easy to learn, super easy to do, and they look cool, the main part. So for this one, you're going to be wanting to pedal in fairly quick, sort of second, third gear maybe, if you're on a bike that has gears, that is. If not, sort of 5-10 miles an hour, you can gauge that roughly. Sort of the difference between going slow and getting faster, really. And all you want to do is stop pedalling, grab your back brake as hard as you can, and lean forward slightly, and just slide. And then it's really fun, you can just get used to doing that, and then you can go for length, and you can go all the way forward, and then you can start sort of sliding it around a bit, and then you can just go for full sides and get the bike all the way sideways. Very simple, very fun, very easy to learn. Next one's just going to be simple, hopping up curbs, riding up curbs. It's quite nice here because we've got a nice big curb on one side and a nice small curb on the other. Best way to learn curbs is with a small curb that you can just ride up. Quite often you can just ride up them. Like on a full suspension bike, you can just ride into them, keep pedalling, ride all the way up them. If you're on a bike with no suspension, sometimes it's a bit harder. You've got to stand up, and a bit like we did with the bunny hop, and you just want to go from that position, just lift the front wheel a bit to get it up on top of the curb. If I emphasise that a bit, bring your front wheel up and then the back will just roll up. The other way to do it is just to full on bunny hop it and just hop it up. Now that's just a small curb. So the next bit is big curbs. You can just ride up them, or you can just hit into them and just give it a little pop, and do the same with the back, just give the back a little pop. If I do that and emphasise it quite a bit, it looks a bit like this. I'm just hopping the whole bike up one at a time. And that's probably what you have to do if you've not got suspension. If you've got a full suspension bike, you can normally just ride into it. The next thing I'll go on and do is some drop-offs. That's quite simple. It incorporates your wheelie skills. Come up to an edge, start a wheelie, let off when you get to the edge of the curb, or whatever you're dropping off on, and just drop off the edge. Like that. Your aim is to either land slightly back wheel first, or both wheels at the same time. So if I do one with both wheels at the same time, it's a lot smoother and a lot more quiet. But if I do one with the back wheel first, it's a lot rougher and quite a lot harder to do. The other way you can do them is back hop drops, which incorporates doing back hops and just hopping off the edge. It's a lot harder and you've got to get really precise with your back hop to make it work. But it is a lot of fun once you can do them. If you're on a bike with no suspension, this is quite often easier to learn back hops, because the suspension saps quite a lot of the hop out of it. So the next simple trick you can learn in lockdown is going to be rolling back, rolling back, whatever you want to call it. It's got a simple concept, very hard to do because you've got to have good balance, and it would be quite hard to fall off going backwards, and you need to know that there's nothing behind you. To start off with this one, you want to be doing your simple balancing, and then using the endo that we showed you earlier, you just want to go up into an endo, and when you're going back, you want to pedal about twice as fast backwards as you are actually moving, because if you don't, you ain't going anywhere. So you've got to go backwards to go backwards. If you don't, you're not going anywhere. So you start off rolling in, little endo, and just start pedalling backwards. At first it'll be really hard to do, you'll fall off a lot. That's okay, it's a hard trick to learn. But it does look very nice once you've got it right. So you can just pedal back. It's easier going down a hill backwards to start off with, because you don't always have to do the endo. But once you've done that, you can go into little 180s out, things like that. It just makes stuff that's really cool. You can put endos in, ride away. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you're feeling really generous, hit